Claude Code has a memory problem. Every single time we open up a new session, it doesn't remember the previous session's history. But luckily, some incredible engineers created a third-party tool that allows Claude to have persistent memory between sessions. And what that means is you are working on a project yesterday and you are going through this process and you open up a new one tomorrow, summon Claude again in a different window, it's going to remember what you worked on yesterday and all of the days before it. This has made it incredibly easy for Claude to learn my preferences, to remember all the projects that I'm working on, and also even sometimes remember the other projects that are inside of my computer. So I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to install this locally so that your Claude Code can have memory too. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to this link. It's docs.claudemem.ai installation, link in the description below, or if you're in Light School, it's in the lesson. And what you're going to do is you're going to copy these two specific commands. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Claude. I'm going to start with a new version. And the way you summon Claude is just open your terminal, type in Claude. If you haven't been through the setup process for Claude, we have a whole process that you can follow. So next we're going to open up Claude inside the terminal, and you'll notice when I launch Claude Code, I have a little bit different look than what it might look like for you because I have Claude memory running. And so you can actually see what I was doing on March 26th. I was building a Minesweeper app for a workshop I was running. I implemented room management, automatic cleanup. You see how it has an embedded memory? So once Claude memory is installed, you'll actually get a list of all the things that you have done in the past. So all you need to do is take those commands that we found on the website. It's going to be /plugin marketplace add. So you have to install the marketplace. Claude is smart, and it's going to go ahead and do that. This might look a little bit different for you guys. I'm going to do reload plugins because that's what it's prompting me to do. Do reload plugins. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in that second command that's /plugin install Claude Mem. Okay, all you need to do is run these two specific commands, and what it's going to do, it's going to first install the marketplace plugin so you can install external marketplaces, and then you're going to, once you have that marketplace installed, install Claude Mem. All right, and this is going to go through the process of actually putting it into your Claude. Now I already have it installed, so it looks a little bit different for me. And then once you have the plugin installed, all you need to do is run /exit, and then it exits the session, and then you want to reopen Claude, and you'll know that it worked because your Claude is now going to look a little bit different. It's going to start like this, but then it's very quickly going to load in some session memory. And if you're not sure if the plugin is installed, all you need to do is to run /plugin, right? You can see your different plugins, and then you're going to hit right on your cursor or on your arrows. So it's going to go from discover to installed. And you should see Claude Mem on the list with enabled right next to it. And that's how you know that it was installed. So now what's going to happen is across all the different sessions that you're using Claude, it's going to have a persistent memory that makes sure you tracks all the projects and all the things you're working on. Now, for some of us, we might work on different projects, right? Maybe you're building a website over here and like an app for your mom over there. And sometimes it might make sense to actually turn it off. So to do that, all you have to do is go into your plugins and then go ahead and press enter over Claude Mem. And then you're just going to do disable plugin. And boom, you'll see that it disabled Claude memory. And if you want to do that again, all you need to do is do /plugin, press enter, right? Again, go right to installed. And then you just go ahead and click enter and enable plugin. All right, every time that you enable or disable plugin, you also have to run /reload-plugins for that change to take effect. So I found that this tool helps me, all my Claude sessions, to remember what I'm doing. It can be very useful for anybody who wants Claude to have a memory. And I really like that it learns you over time. It learns your preferences, it knows what you're working on, has the context of everything you're building. And I find this to be a really useful upgrade for anybody who's working in Claude Code every day. So if you want to learn more, head to lightschool.com where we have over 30 lessons now going in depth into everything Claude ecosystem, Claude Code, and hope to see you again very soon. Thanks.